This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Well, hello, and welcome to the We'll Run For podcast. I'm your host, Bob, and I'm here as usual with Aaron.
Hello.
Michael.
Hello.
Diana.
Hi.
And Tom.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Good to see you. What's going on this week? What's new?
Oh gosh, we're
Been a while since we recorded.
Has been a while.
getting everybody getting over the Disney crud. We're back to I guess talk about our goals.
Yeah, I actually went out and I ran for the first time since Dopey, so that's impressive.
Oh,
I did.
interesting.
Nice.
There you
I
go.
did
Nice.
3 miles, and then I actually posted a story. I think I even said in the story that I don't think I'd storied since before Christmas.
I agree
So-
with you.
There you go.
I said the same thing when I went running this weekend. I was like, I haven't been on the Will Run For page in like forever.
So, we're back. Happy 2023.
Yeah.
There you go.
I ran outside twice in 2 days.
Wow.
Look at us.
Twice.
Overachiever.
Yeah.
Right?
And
How's
then
your
all the
weather
rest-
been?
Actually, really nice.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
pretty mild for January. We're
It was
not.
like
I mean,
60
it's going to be
today.
cold coming up this weekend. I saw a
Yeah.
23 as a high.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
I'll be on the treadmill that day.
yeah. How's
Yeah.
Florida weather treating you?
And not 23. It's not 23. It is currently in the evening, it is currently 72 degrees. I'm sitting outside.
Oh, that is
Oh
like
my gosh, that's
Oh.
the dream.
that's
that's
a
the
dream.
dream.
Right there.
Yeah.
That is perfection.
Well, we got some bad news, and it's slightly good news. So our fitness center in our community, they're like redoing the whole thing. So they're getting all new equipment and redoing the bathrooms and everything. But they're closing the fitness center for the coldest part of the year. So I think it
Oh,
closes
no.
this week,
Oh.
and then I think it's closed until May. So
That
I'm
is
like,
bad
where am I going to
timing.
do the
No,
treadmill?
my
Didn't even
gosh.
occur to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is not.
You
the
might
right
have to
timing.
join like a Planet Fitness or
Fitness or
something
something.
that's like
Yeah.
super cheap, real for like a quick couple months.
Yeah, just so I can have an actual treadmill because we
Yeah.
cannot fit one in our place.
Oh
We
yeah,
can't.
No, we cannot.
No.
No, God, yeah.
Your new dog would love it.
Oh my gosh, dog treadmill.
Oh yeah, he's very interested in the Peloton, and Tom's very nervous, and he's like, "We're gonna kick him in the face." And I said, if he gets hit with the foot one time, he's just not
He's
going to
not-
go
yeah,
near
he's
it
not
Well,
again.
gonna do it
that's
again.
what
Yeah.
Ollie does it to me regularly, and I have hit him in the face numerous times, and he runs away all mad. I'm like, well, it's your own damn
Yeah,
fault.
it's your own fault. So at least we'll have the
speaking of the
Peloton.
Peloton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the February
Oh, yeah.
challenge coming up that
Yes.
Tom and Greg has cooked up from that Nemesis podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
That
we're not,
evil
yeah.
Rise and Run.
So, Aaron, I take it you didn't join Team Rise and Run?
Greg tried his best, but I resisted.
I don't know how you could resist.
It's true. I almost joined his team, which would have really made it a complicated challenge. He is persuasive. I will tell you that.
Yeah. He's sly.
Yeah, so we have teams of 21 each. I
That's
remember
impressive.
when Greg
Wow.
thought that we should do 5, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Because he was afraid
Yeah.
that we wouldn't get that many people. We have teams of 21 all set up and ready to go. Yeah, we're excited. It's
Oh, you'll be-
all the money is going to charity.
Right.
We've discussed maybe doing your suggestion actually, Bob, of doing the 75% to the winner, 25%
that's a
to
good
the
idea.
loser, so that the
Love that.
losers team still. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's really losing in this situation, right?
No, you're
Right.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm losing because I haven't really been Pelotoning recently, and I don't know
She got-
how.
she got added
I
to the
got
team.
roped into like being on a team. Like the whole time I was like, I'm not doing it.
So basically, your butt is losing because
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah,
be
my
in a lot
butt.
of pain.
Just everything.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah,
So-
we're we've got a Facebook group where we've got as Tom put it. How did you put it the other day, Tom?
It was just the most civil What did I say? Hold
I
on.
don't know. It was funny the way you said it. It was like because we basically created a Facebook group to trash talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're excited.
But it's very polite trash talking. It sounds
yes.
Very
like.
polite trash talking.
Well, that's good.
So how does it work? How what are you supposed to do?
What are the rules
It starts
here?
the first.
It starts the first, and the goal is whichever team hits the most miles. So we have a team tracker. Each team has a spreadsheet ready to go. You do your miles. You put your miles into the spreadsheet for the day. It'll total the miles we have for the day, total your miles, so we can kind of track it and see where we're going.
When I inevitably mess up some formula on that, I apologize in advance.
Okay. I called it the most civil Facebook group that was created for the sole purpose of allowing our teams to trash talk each other.
See?
That's just the kind of listeners you have. That's what it is.
Well, we know our brand.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
wait, give it a couple of weeks and people are going to start getting desperate because they don't
be.
want to get on the bike and then
Things could change. You're right.
Shailene wants to know whether Greg hired.
Did Greg
hired
hire
your
any
team.
ringers?
Yeah. What's going on there?
I've got to tell you the truth. I have no idea. I really don't know.
How would he know? He's not on that show.
That's true. I don't know what the connection would be.
Yeah, well,
And I don't have a
how would he know
Peloton.
that?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I know that you talk to Greg.
I do.
I mean, Tom does
I
too.
That's
talked to
true.
Greg.
Yep.
He's a very nice guy.
Regularly.
And we are using Peloton, but it doesn't have to necessarily be Peloton, right? Because didn't Matt Frumpa
Oh, yeah, he
say
does like NordiTrack or something.
Yeah, he's got
Track.
an order track.
Yeah.
So he's
Yep.
using. I think everyone's using the Peloton app. Maybe I'm not
Yes,
sure.
I think it was Peloton app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my my sister-in-law Ashley is doing. She's got like a NordiTrack or something like that, and then she actually has our Peloton app, so she's
Yes.
got a
Okay.
Someone mentioned that they had the Porlaton.
the Porlaton.
I was like, well, okay then.
Got to look into that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
so we're excited. Revving
Well,
up
I
for
think
that.
I think it's a great thing that you guys
Yeah.
are doing, and I like the way that you're considering having both charities benefit to some degree. I think that's terrific.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yep.
So moving on a little bit from the Peloton Challenge, Michael, do we have any 5-star reviews?
All right, Apple 5-star reviews. First up, we have Miles and Crowns. To quote Ben Franklin, "Well done is better than well said."
Very nice.
Love listening to these 4 runner friends talk about their training and running adventures. Totally relatable and a joy to listen to each week. We got Jay Hall. It's always great to listen to a podcast that aligns with similar hobbies, enjoying the spirit of competition, usually within ourselves, encouraging people to get out, be active, have fun, laughs at the same time. Thanks for a great listen. And then we have Erica from Oregon, who we met at the meetup. I love listening to the crew while I run. Shuts up that mean girl in my head and makes me feel like I'm on a group run with friends.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's great.
We do have a couple more for next time, but we appreciate those.
Yeah, we're a bit behind.
Yeah, we haven't recorded in months and months and months.
And I haven't run in about a month, so
No, there you go. Now you have a reason.
Well, I just looked at our stories, and you did already run for Miles and Crown.
Oh, there you go.
And on
There you go.
December 17th, you posted a story that said you were running for her.
oh,
Wow.
So you got one down.
one
You
down.
got it in the dopey miles. There you
There you
go.
go.
You squeaked it in under the radar.
There it is.
Yeah, so always remember, share the show, reviews, all that kind of stuff. Very appreciate it. Also, the audio episodes are now on YouTube. If you want to listen to them there, if you're at work or something. They're not
No.
video, they're audio.
Don't leave us a review there because that means we have to check another place.
But
Yeah.
also, before we get to goals and what we're running for and all that, one of our goals is to do a live episode this year.
Oh, yeah, we were
decided.
just talking about that. You know, we used to do live episodes the first 2 years we were around, and then I don't know what happened. We just sort of, people started doing races again, and I guess we just sort of fell off of the idea of it. So maybe we'll do one coming up.
Yeah.
Guys, do you want us to do one? Tell us if you want us to do a live episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would probably do it on YouTube. Most
Yeah.
likely.
I mean, they're a lot of work for Michael, but for me, they're less work because you guys call in and we can talk to you. It makes our life a lot easier.
We just talk about random things. If you have never listened to one of our live episodes, they are actually on our YouTube channel, and also we released them as episodes. They all say that they're live. Sorry, we're watching the newest edition
member
of the animal family of the Will Run For podcast.
Indiana Bones.
He's a barchaeologist.
God.
I'm not gonna lie. I laughed for a good solid 5 minutes. And I literally texted 10 people. I'm like, Dom and Diana named their dog Indiana Bones and he's a barchaeologist. I could not help myself. I was so enamored with it.
God, it's so funny.
It's so ridiculous.
But yeah, he's a new addition to the family. He is 1 year old. And I have never raised a dog from a puppy. He's pretty good, but he's very interested.
He's got puppy energy.
He's got puppy energy. He's very interested in everything. He has no boundaries. He knows nothing. He knows he doesn't know his name. He doesn't know any kind of commands yet. So he's a blank slate. And
he's actually gotten good. Every day he's gotten a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I agree. All right. So it's been a while since we've asked this question.
Oh my gosh.
What are we running for this week?
Oh my God. Are we still doing that? And by that, I mean running. It's after Dopey, it took so long to get back into it. Well,
yeah,
I'll jump in. So we just said that we adopted a new dog, and since he's small-ish now and young, and hopefully I can get him trained. But I ordered one of those leashes that you tie around your waist and you can wear while you're running. So
nice.
I'm going to try to run with him. And so that's what I'm going to try to do.
That'll be good.
In the weekends and stuff. And hopefully
get some of his energy out too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, he walked a lot yesterday, and so he slept a lot yesterday. So I think he just needs to burn that energy out.
Yeah, I feel like once you get him into that, I know that they say his age now is a good age for it, because you don't want to start them too young because they're not fully they're formed, their bones and their joints and all that. But they say that once they hit the year mark, they should be good to go. So
yeah,
it'll be good for him to get as much energy out as he can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Archie, we were always able to take on walks, but I never ran with him when he was younger. And by the time I think I got into running, I was like, well, it's too late to have him do this. He's not gonna.
Yeah, I know that they have quote unquote dog training plans out there the same way they would with a human to get him up to
I
mileage.
should look up one. And if anyone has tips, on running with your dog, please let me know. I'm sure I'm gonna run straight into him and fall over or something. So
I know someone told me it's kind of like training for a human. While they have a lot more energy, it doesn't necessarily mean their bones and their joints are good for it. Into you got to get them into it slower. I am running for running. I don't ever know what to say in this space because it's been so long since I've actually run. I am running for
apologies.
Sorry, the squeaker is just hilarious. Okay, I'm running for myself this year. I'm gonna put that. We'll kind of get into this with my goals, I guess. Well, this kind of conversation. I am not putting a lot out into this world as far as what I'm going to be doing this year because I don't know what that's going to look like. But I am literally running to take it one day at a time. I'm building a plan basically week by week based on how I felt the previous week. So this week I plan to run 45, 45, and 60. That's my time goals for this week.
Love it.
If this week doesn't go that well, then I'm going to stick with 45, 45, and 60 the next week. I think
that's perfect.
I'm not planning to any specific build for anything specific. I am running to take it one day at a time.
Good.
That's good. So I guess I am running to build up before I get my wisdom teeth out.
Wait, you don't have
And
your
then
wisdom teeth out? How old are you?
Right?
I'll be 50 this year.
Right?
They are mostly good. I only have one that's an issue, but regardless, so I'm taking advantage. I gotta bang out some. I am doing time-based training right now. I'm not
Oh.
worrying about mileage because I am doing a mix of elevation and miles.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to calculate it other than just time-based.
No, I
'Cause
think that's good.
So right now I'm slowly building up, and then in March, like the last 3 weeks of March and first week of April, I want to be hitting 12 to 15 hours a week, and probably in the 50 with 5,000 feet of climbing, 50 to 60 with 5,000 feet of climbing.
Just for the fun of it? Just for the fun of it.
We'll get into it later. We'll just get into
That's
it.
awesome. Oh, good. Good.
Unless I die getting my wisdom teeth out. If I die, please.
Oh my
everybody,
gosh.
Can't.
Can we not say these things out loud? What is happening?
memorialize. Well, it would be funny if I was dead and this was released.
Oh my God.
Who-
No, if
who
you
would
die,
release
who's going to release it?
Release it.
What?
I'll put it up so you guys. I'll edit it before I go. And get my
Yeah,
wisdom
that's in
teeth
like 3 days. No. Okay. Anyway,
out.
we're going to release it unedited, is what's going to happen.
Oh God.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna start
Just
swearing
remember
now.
me well, everyone. Yeah, remember me well.
I
Well-
feel like I mean, I got mine out in college, I think.
I got mine out pretty young too.
Yeah.
So
What can I say? I'm very macho and strong
There you
and have
go.
very strong teeth, and they've lasted till I was 50.
God.
49. Sorry, 49.
All right. Well, I'm running, I don't know, to get back out there, to get back on that horse, to get back on that Peloton, to get back on that pavement. I literally took the entire month of January off since Dopey. We're registered for a half marathon in like earlier March. So I got to start training for that.
Okay.
So that's me.
I mean, yeah. Got it. I mean, I feel like everyone's kind of in the same boat though, that like coming back from Dopey as far as the Run Disney crowd is concerned. I know we've spent a ton of time talking about Run Disney. Sorry to all of our non-Run
Yeah.
Disney listeners. I hope you're still with us. But I mean, coming off big goals, sometimes you just need that downtime. According to Diana, you should take 48 days off.
Just 48
Are we
days
at the
off.
48? Did we hit the 48 day mark
We hit the
yet?
48 day mark.
No, not yet, guys.
Oh God.
Uh,
It's also hard because this is like all right, so I did a little bit of homework. So right before we recorded today, I actually listened to our goal podcast from last
boy.
year.
Oh.
And Michael is so angry about how cold it is. Like he talks about it a lot, like a lot, and you and I just wallow in how miserable it is to run in January, like February. So
Oh my
I
god,
think
that's
I
funny.
think that's also part of the problem. Like if you got back from marathon weekend and it was nice in October weather, you'd be like, oh, I'll go out and I'll get a couple of miles. Like you come home and it's just dark and cold. So
Yeah. The treadmill has saved me, honestly.
yeah.
It has given me a new running lease on life.
Oh my god. I like how he goes on to social media and he's like, "Yeah, I've always been a treadmill
I
runner."
have.
And I'm like,
I don't
"Stop it."
Remember when I wasn't, actually.
Oh my god.
I ran, like I said earlier, I actually ran outside once. I did a 20-mile trail run on Saturday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Which was weird because all my treadmill runs are like crazy elevation. And in that 20 miles, there was 225 feet of elevation. It couldn't have been. I don't know if it could have been any flatter than it was. I was like, oh, wait, is that what it feels like to run on flat, soft ground? That's very weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
This is actually not that hard. I should do this more often.
Oh gosh.
Because literally, like every time I'm on the treadmill, I feel like every run is uphill. I do. I've been doing some downhill ones too, though. But yeah.
God. Well, and you guys have one of those like crazy intense
40%.
Yeah, the
40%
40%.
incline
Yeah.
deals.
I did mess around with like the low heart rate thing for a week or two just
Mm.
to kind of figure out where my easy runs should be. And I think that gave me a good baseline to not overdo things too.
Yeah.
So, like I'm not sticking any strict like low heart rate plan or anything, but just, used it as like a baseline to see where I should be running easy at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that makes total sense.
All right, let's get going with our topic for the day, which is goals for 2023.
Hmm.
We did get a good amount of our listener feedback, but we're going to start with our own personal goals from, I guess, a higher level. I'll go first. If that's okay.
Absolutely. Go for it.
So I think my whole theme for running this year, and I was thinking about this, like the last 5 years. Let's go back 5 years. No, I'm kidding. But it did start with like, can I do a 5K? And then just doing dopey, like that was very much like a pinnacle for me. So like, I don't know. I think my theme this year is I want to do new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like the post dopey blues of like what's next?
I got a little bit of that, but like,
Okay.
oh no, I absolutely had it immediately following dopey, but like,
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that downer week where you're like, I don't like what now. What is the purpose of my life?
I didn't. I loved it. I was like, I'm not doing anything.
yeah, well, yeah.
It's over.
So I'm gonna do new stuff. Like, and I know, was it last year? I had committed to doing
I know exactly when it was. I
an
can tell you
ultra
now.
marathon or
Oh my
ultra
gosh.
event.
No, here's what happened. So it was if we had gotten to 100 people to sign up for Virtually Live
Yes.
2022, you were going to do a 24-hour
Yes, and then I made it my mission to make sure I got us there. And then not only did we get there, but we
blew it out of the water.
Passed there. It like took us like all of a day for that to happen. I think Tom didn't expect it at all because we were at like 70 something, and he's like, "If we get to 100," and I was like, "Oh, challenge on!"
Also, we will be doing Virtually Live again.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, next episode we'll have announcements on it. We have some stuff we've already gotten done.
We interrupt this program.
Yeah,
too.
but this is all
Okay.
part of the show. We have some things we just got to finalize, and then we can at least kind of announce it.
I like it.
Yeah.
These are like our podcast
I'm excited.
goals. We have a podcast
You guys
goal.
don't even.
Yeah,
know what
you
it's gonna
guys
look
don't
like.
even know.
We have some surprise artwork.
some surprise things going on in the background
There's
here.
big time stuff happening.
Oh.
here in
Whoa.
New Jersey.
In the
In the
in
tri-state
Pets
area.
David household.
Color me
Tri-State.
suspenseful. What?
not
What?
just the magnets. We got those
Mhm.
magnets, but
Oh yeah, if you didn't already see it in our stories, maybe he'll have to repost it. But there was a story we had where he threw a magnet onto our refrigerator. It was the little circle logo that says "We'll Run For," and it bothered everybody because it did
wasn't
not go
straight.
on straight. So everyone commented, was like, "Can you at least put it on straight?"
I said I was going to put it on upside down if they didn't stop complaining.
I
so.
literally have no idea what you're talking about. This is the first time.
Oh, it was a while ago. Oh, we have magnets.
We have magnets.
So my goals for 2023.
Include an ultra marathon.
So I did sign up for a 24-hour race, which is
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Loopy Looper in
I'm so
That'll be a
excited.
blast.
in your hometown or
And it's so funny
adjacent?
because last year I said, "Don't do that as your first," and now I'm super excited.
Well,
that
no,
it's
because you've
gonna
done
be-
Dopey now, so
Yeah.
I feel like
So I won't
Yeah.
die a marathon in.
I'm not going out there
Yes.
with them. I tell you that right now.
I'll be out there for all 24 hours. Also, I'm signed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Watch how many times
Fully
Michael
in.
can pass me.
I'm not.
Well, I'm sure Jack will probably be out
There's a relay. Yes, there is. Michelle K will end up being there.
there. More than
There's
likely.
also a relay option. So if any of our listeners are interested in coming and hanging out with Tom and seeing him do his first ultra, there is a 24-hour 4-person relay. So 4 people every other where every 4 laps basically you go out because it's every member does a lap, and then and keeps going for as long as they want. So there is a 4-person relay to help keep Tom some company.
I know one person in our goal getters is going for the 12-hour.
Oh yeah, I saw.
There's a 12-hour
Yeah,
event.
I saw that in there.
Yeah.
I won't be doing any of that. I am I'm gonna sit in some type of a lawn chair and drink all day. So
Amen.
That's
I did that at
Labor Pains, yeah.
and I got a good little buzz going on with Matt Frumpa. So there's that way of doing it too.
I think you have to hide it at that park.
Oh,
so
that's
we'll
true.
keep that under wraps. But yes. Also, you could just, we have we're a mile away.
Oh, that's true.
Or
I'll
2
just use
miles away.
I'll use like a Tervis or a Stanley or something.
Or you just come back here, drink, and then head back.
Oh yeah.
You guys can walk back. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so
We'll
that's
see.
one of my goals
Nice.
is to
So
do
super
that
excited.
24-hour race.
Loopy looper.
The other stuff, like I just want new experiences. I'm pretty sure I'm not signing up for stuff that I've done before, as like a rule of thumb. But there's other stuff like I'm going to throw in some half marathons this year. This is something that kind of came up. I have a friend, Chris, who lives in Brooklyn. He did this event last year called the Great Saunter, which is, it starts and ends in Central Park. And you basically walk around the outside, the outside edge of Manhattan in a day.
Oh,
in like a day.
That's cool.
And I've
seen that.
I think it's like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or something. And it's 32 miles.
Oh, nice.
And it's a walk. And
Nice.
like the course that they have, you're all like in different neighborhoods and right on the water, or like in through parks and things like that. So, I don't know. It's just something new and different that I've never tried before.
Yeah.
So I might do something like that. We have to see with our new dog and travel and yada yada yada, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like everything's subject to change, but like things like that.
New adventures, Tom.
New adventures, and then really the last big goal is I would like to try a full marathon that is not related
outside
to
of
dopey.
Yeah. Just a regular marathon. Yeah.
This year. Okay. Are you talking fall?
I have one that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
The Ocean City, Maryland Run Festival is in October, end of October.
Okay, yeah.
So
there's a good time of year, yeah.
There's a full marathon.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually just introduced, they're calling it the Chessie Challenge.
I saw
So,
that.
yeah, for those of you guys who aren't in Maryland, the Chesapeake Bay, we have kind of like a Loch Ness monster, but instead of Nessie, it's Chessie.
Everybody does, yeah.
Yep.
So that old chestnut. But there's a new race in Annapolis, the Annapolis Half Marathon, which is in March, which Tom and I both signed up for. If you do that, either the Baltimore 10 miler or the Baltimore half, and you guys know I'm not doing the Baltimore half, in Ocean City, you get the Chessie Challenge, and it can be any distance. So you don't have to sign up for like the half or the full, which is kind of nice.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, those are the goals. I'd like to run more efficiently. I'd like to, do better at speed. Just in general, like enjoy it more than just trudging along and not dying. But that's it. Like I'm not gonna.
The goal.
I'm not gonna like say, hey, I want to lose weight, because that last year I was like, I have a weight loss goal, and then proceeded to get fatter. So
It was funny because we were literally listening to that as Tom was piling spaghetti onto his plate. And then he says it, and I've always said this like about when we record, is that I always feel like I sound like a big a-hole because he like announces things to me for the first time like on air. And I think I did a pretty good job of like pretending like I wasn't shocked by that goal. we both laughed because Tom said it and Aaron was like, wow, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's a pretty big goal. Or so I said something like that.
Oh my God.
You could tell that was like the first time I'd heard it.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man.
Because he's talking and we're all like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then he goes, I'm going to put a number on it. And then you could hear all of us go,
Those are good goals though. I like the idea of just doing stuff new.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that keeps it fresh and fun and challenging and all those things.
I was listening to the episode we did last year on this, and one of the things that you guys were saying, and I don't know if it was, I think it was your 2021 goal, because we were recapping, did we do our goals from that previous year? And you guys were like, we just want to have more adventures. Like we want to, get back out and hike and all that. And when you guys were recapping all that, you guys had done so much. Like I forgot like the huge list.
Yeah, 2021 was the year we like did everything. We were out on the trails like so much in 2020 and 2021. Yeah, I mean that's on my list of things, but I mean if you want me to go into my goals, I mean that's on my list, but as I said, right now I'm taking it day by day. So, I will tell you that who knows where I'll show up this year, guys. I'm just putting it out there. I may sign up for something in secret and then just randomly show up wherever you are.
I love it.
Nice.
Do that.
Because I am not telling anyone anything I am doing this year, which will be difficult to make a podcast with, I'm sure. But really, I have some races kind of in the back of my head.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like sellouts and like whether or not, like I'm keeping eyes on things to whether or not I should sign up for. I do not want to do what happened last year where I sign up for a bunch of things and then I can't do any of it.
Yeah.
It put me in a very bad mental space. I don't want to, it's been a rough couple of years.
Yeah.
It's not been like, oh, this has just been like a year or 6 months. I've had
for like you, it's been
a
2 years.
downturn for like a very long time. And so my goal for 2023 is really just to live in the moments because I don't want to take for granted what I used to do or compare myself to what I used to be anymore because I it's something I've struggled so much with that I just want to take every day as it comes. So the other day I ran 45 minutes with no intervals and I'm celebrating the hell out of it because I haven't done that since before August of 2022. So
that's amazing.
I just want to live in that. And I don't want to think about what's next until I have to think about what's next. So I am literally setting my plans up almost week by week. I have kind of goals as far as like, it'd be nice by April if I could get to here, but I don't want to be disappointed by not doing that. So I'm just saying, yes, it'd be nice to do that, but I've accepted that might not be what my body is going to allow me to do.
Yeah. It's almost like this year, it's 2023, is your year of listening to your body.
Yes. And so I don't want to sign up for too many things. I don't want to put out there that I'm doing too many things. Michael has signed up for some races. I have some other races in mind for just myself. I would like to get back out onto some road races at some point. I really would love to get back out on the trails because that's where my heart is.
Yeah.
But I'm just don't think that I'm ready for that right this moment. So I'd say for the first few months of this year, my goal is just to build consistency.
Yep.
And not push myself to distances that I'm not ready for and just be week by week, start running. I want to run 3 days a week to start. And then I'm going to build to the 4 day a week. And that's really my only goal at the moment. And like I said, I might just show up wherever you are because I'm keeping an eye out on the races that other people are doing. I have some of those in the back of my mind. I have some of my own races in my mind. But I might just show up wherever you are, guys.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And it's so funny how, like, I'm just so proud of you just because of, like, the progress you've made. Not only, like, coming back from an injury, which sucks and is really hard, but, like, how you've come back mentally from all this. Because I was actually getting kind of emotional listening to our episode from last year, and you had a totally different mindset. It was you had kind of a rough year the year before. So for 2022, you were really aggressive with like everything you were going to sign up for. And it was like you were almost in this mindset was where you were basically shaking yourself saying like, I'm going to get out of this rut if it kills me. And then it like almost did. Like
That's kind of fair. Yeah.
Because in retrospect, like knowing what you know now, when I was like, when we were doing it, we were like, this is amazing. And then listening to it now, I'm like, why did she do that to herself?
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
What are you putting out there?
February 1st. And you told me this. Broad Street. Lottery opens. I'm just going to throw my hat in the ring. I don't know anything about it, but that's like one of those things that's new. And I know we're on to you, but like, just to let you know, I'm going to try for that one.
Yeah. It's also a race that's super easy to bib transfer. Oh. So anyone out there who it's actually, and I've preached this many times this past week, if you don't get in, it's very easy to find a bib to get in. They are one of the races besides Cherry Blossom that do the best thing of legally allowing bib transfer, where they basically throw up a site and say, hey, if you have a bib, put it on the site. And then you email a person, say, hey, I'm interested in your bib. And then you send them the money and you register with a code and the end. So if you don't pick up a bib, they will have another opportunity to grab a bib at another time.
Good to know.
So I have those things in mind, and with that in mind, I have that in mind as well. So yeah, just my only other goal is, as far as fitness, I guess, is concerned, is I have started a strength training routine with doing some beach body workouts literally today. So we'll see how long this lasts, guys.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But I would like to actually start strength training again. And I have dialed into my nutrition the last 2 weeks.
You've been killing it.
2-ish. I've been cooking every single day. I have stopped eating anything with added sugar for right now. I don't plan to live my lifestyle this way forever. I just wanted to
mostly stopped eating added sugar.
Got to
cleanse my body.
Sometimes you've got to almost like detox and then start up again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of what I needed. And I'm super motivated this year for it. So I think just with the whole new attitude of like rebuild, I felt like I've complained about my body not treating me well and betraying me, but I haven't done anything to fuel it properly. I eat chicken nuggets and like junk food regularly. So I needed to stop complaining and put my big girl pants on and actually do something about it.
Yeah.
So I've dialed in on my nutrition. I don't plan to live where I am forever with like the strictness of it, but I wanted to do 4 full weeks of strictly doing no dairy because I know dairy triggers the heck out of my stomach. So I wanted to get that completely out of my system, and sugar basically. So
more power to you.
That's where I'm at. My goal is to continue with healthier eating to see whether it can help fuel and my body and make it feel a little bit better as far as like a lot of the inflammation and feeling like I'm not recovering. My muscles always were terrible. I felt so fatigued all the time. So I just wanted to see whether this nutrition piece would help me along with that. So those are my 3 goals for the year: day by day, nutrition, and some sort of strength training in my life. Because I let that pretty much go in all of 2022 because we stopped OTF by like February, and then I didn't do anything for the rest of the year strength wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I have running goals, weirdly. Oh god, I've been debating whether I was going to talk about it or not, but I think I am. I think I'm over
Ooh.
everything over the hump of that kind of, like, I had that bad bad stretch prior to rocking the knob last year. Actually, it was before that. It was really the end of the year
Also,
before with Batona and some
another
stuff like that.
recap from last year's episode is we talked about like your sad runner in the woods video.
Oh, yes.
Like, and then I don't know if you remember
That was
this,
then.
but the
Yeah.
last like 4 months of 2021, you like spiraled. So that's like
Yes.
all we talked about on the
Yes.
goal setting episode was you
It
like
was terrible.
spiraling at the end of 2021. And
It
it's
was
like I had
horrible.
completely forgot. I had completely forgot about all of that.
Yep. Bad end of 2021 for sure.
Yeah.
2022 ended good. So I finished up December to 100,000 feet of climbing for last year, and I kind of used that as like a bridge to get to Dopey from the training I did from the fall, because I was kind of just going from race to race in the fall, and I kind of decided. I talked to Megan, our friend Megan, about it, the Jersey Devil 100, which Vanessa and John put on. And I was like, all right, I'm going to keep that in the back of my pocket. I'm going to see how Dopey goes and see how I feel and see how this like slow, lots of elevation walking and hiking and stuff on the treadmill works for me.
Yeah.
And actually, Dopey, I felt really good and really steady. And
yeah, I mean, you killed it. You did
and I felt totally fine afterwards. I wasn't beat up or anything.
I know you're not like a big, stop characters and all that. I mean, you did a few of them, and you still got like
5-10 characters.
I mean, you were still
You got
a
that
decent,
squirrel.
like 440 something.
Yeah, I got the squirrel.
The squirrel. I told somebody else about that this week when they posted a picture of them.
Oh my god! Well, how about me figuring out that Alan Cumming is not Loki?
Oh my god! Stop it. All right, move on. All right. I can't talk about this because I can't let the world know this is what I married. Keep going.
All right. That's my something good. But I wanted to see how Dopey went before I made my decision fully. And it felt really good. So I think I may have signed up before that, but we'll just pretend I signed up after. So yeah, that's on April 23rd. So that's why I've been continuing training after Dopey. Took a little down week and then because of traveling and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then, this week I have a little down week because of the wisdom teeth, but I'm doing all time based, and just that's my goal now is to hopefully finish the Jersey Devil 100 miler, which is essentially an out and back into Batona Trail. Not quite. There's a loop on another trail there, but a lot of people around here are running it, and hopefully it goes well. And my only other goal is to really go hard at rocking the knob.
Oh my god, we're going back to rocking the knob?
God.
How are we not?
I mean, people
I didn't know we weren't.
Maybe I don't know.
I am, I guess.
Uh-oh. Tom,
sure-
are you
oh
adding
my
that to your
gosh.
list? The
Sorry,
Weckerleys want to do
Ben.
it.
I'm pretty sure the Weckerleys are doing.
Ben.
I'm doing the full. I want to do the full.
Ben,
so
I'm sorry.
in.
I'm sorry. I wasn't saying it because I don't love you and your races. I do. It's the longest drive ever.
For us, it is a long drive.
It's like it's Diana Shamrock for me.
Yeah,
I get that. I get
the
it.
drive. It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I
totally get it. Also, would be other goals just to stay consistent through the year, because I got Loopy Looper in the summer with Tom, obviously. So I want to, be in good shape to do a 24.
Maybe I'll show up there.
You live 2 miles away. I
better
hope you show
be
up
there. In
What if Aaron and I just didn't go and we hung out at like a bar all day?
You just hung out at the house and went to the
so
brewery.
rad.
You missed you were gone. You were gone when I said my goals.
Oh, that's right. What if they just hung out with Nancy all weekend and we were running
Nancy.
loops around Cooper River?
I said that I'm not telling anyone what races I'm signing up for. I'm just gonna randomly show up places.
There you go. I'm doing Big Woods in a couple weeks, doing a half marathon next weekend after that.
With Melanie.
With Melanie and Jeremy. Baltimore Hun.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a half marathon with like 2,000 feet of or 1,800 feet of elevation, we'll be out there with one of them's 2,000, one of them's 1,800.
Yeah, so
that is new.
The one is closer to you, though.
Yeah, well, it's kind of new. You did Rocking the Knobs, probably heavier than that, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
These are easier than Rocking the Knob. I'll tell you that. Rocking the Knob, I'll tell you that. That I will say
different
for 100%.
Kind of trail. Different kind of trail. Much more runnable trail than Rocking the Knob.
Runnable and hikeable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we add getting a pair of shoes to Tom's goal for this year? So
Tom's goal.
Do not get hiking boots.
But
yeah, no, my goals are that. I really want to build off the consistency at the end of last year.
All right.
And just stay with it.
Everyone tell me who's going to be at Rockin' the Knob. Between now and next episode, tell me who we've got. Because if Brooke and Brad are going to be there too.
We got
the Weckerly's going to be there. You got Ben. Listener Ben, who's I don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
I'm not even gonna try because we're gonna say it wrong.
Herader or Herader.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna tell us we said it wrong, so it doesn't matter.
All right, he's doing
the Rockin' the Knob marathon. So, like, everyone, tell me who's gonna be there, and should I be in attendance this year?
What, you're just not gonna go?
Yes.
I mean, the first year Tom did
it's
it, I just didn't go.
Drive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you had something going on.
Yeah, but I didn't want to.
You were studying for your
really
thing.
Bad test.
Oh yeah.
We'll have a winter to play with again.
Yeah, that's all.
And she'll be running around by then.
Yeah, that's all my goals. I don't have any big goals. Just consistency. Hopefully finish the Jersey Devil 100. I do have a secret thing I need to talk to Greg in Orlando about that I brought up to Aaron, and I'll talk about after we.
I think you brought it up to Tom and Diana too.
I probably did, but
yeah, I think
it can't be said on air. This is only something that would be known after it was done.
Secret things. When's
Jersey Devil?
Greg yet
hey,
April 23rd.
It's the weekend after springtime.
Gotcha.
Because I was worried. I actually thought it was the weekend of springtime. And I was like, well, that sucks. But then we found out that it was a week later. Tom.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I was trying to find Greg's comment on.
Oh, okay. So, Tom, is Rockin' the Knob on your list?
It's not.
While I'm surveying the people?
It's not currently.
Okay.
If you decide to sign up for Rockin' the Knob, you have to train this year. You have to.
Oh yeah. You got to get out to like Patapsco.
Yeah, like
look,
Ben, what you got for us? What, like, you know, what do you got to entice me to come out there, Ben?
Oh God.
How about cell phone reception, Ben?
I'm talking to the RD.
How about cell phone reception?
I'm talking to the RD now.
Oh, God.
Look.
He doesn't listen. Does he listen? I don't know. All right. Diana, what do you got going on?
Oh, all right. So 2023, I think I had just a really good year in 2022.
You
and even like 2021, I've been just progressively getting better and feeling better and all that. So, I mean, I only had really 2 goals for myself for 2022. And one was to just kill dopey training and own dopey training. And I 100% did that. Like,
you did.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I did every single run I was supposed to do. I, added, the little bit of strength training that I needed to do for cross training. If I wasn't doing like a Peloton strength training, I was getting on the elliptical and doing, like really heavy on my legs and just doing all of that, wearing my brace like I should. So I'm really proud of that. I did say I wanted to get back down to my dopey 2018 weight. I did not do that, but I did lose some. So I'm going to count that as a win. Like, I didn't all the way make it.
That's a win.
That is a win.
But yeah, I'm going to consider that as part of a win. So I think for this upcoming year, I want to do better with just wellness as a whole is kind of what I was thinking about. So I'm actually in a really good place with running, and I don't want to lose that. And so I'm scared of burning myself out, especially after dopey training, because I was doing so much. And at the very end, I was feeling like, oh my God, I don't want to run. So I'm going to, at least for a little bit, take off from running and just do it like 2 or 3 days a week rather than 5 like I was doing. Which is, I think, better for better for my body anyway. But I want to do some more cross training. So like what Aaron said was strength training. I want to do more with that. I do want to get back into OTF because I miss it a lot. So I think I'm going to start that off at the end of February or March, kind of once I get into a good rhythm. It is not, I do not miss that $200 coming out of my bank account every month. So that was really nice not having that for a little bit. So now I'm like, ugh, but I really like it. So I think it's worth it, but I'm delaying it probably a little bit more than I probably should because I don't want to have to do that. But just things like I want to make sure that I'm drinking more water. And it's funny because last year's episode, I was talking about how Maria was shaming me for my water drinking, and I don't think I was shamed enough this year. So I really need to like up my water intake. It's so bad. And then even just like my mental health. Last year, I think mentally, I think I did really well physically last year, but mentally I was struggling in a lot of areas last year. Like my anxiety was getting kind of high, and I was feeling a little depressed, like especially at the end of last year. So I just want to take some time and get that all figured out and just focus on, again, that overall wellness and how I'm feeling and not being so cranky, because I felt like, I don't know, I feel like I wasn't the best version of myself last year. I felt like I was getting set off really easily, and I was cranky, and I didn't need to be. And I don't want to like blame dopey training, because I think it was just other things. So I just want to get like a better handle on me for next year. It sounds kind of weird. It's kind of like a loose goal, but I don't want to get in internet fights anymore.
I like it. I keep saying I keep saying that 2023 is the year of me, which might sound selfish. And even in like the way that I'm like, oh, I'm not going to tell anyone what races I'm doing. But like, it's for me, right?
Yeah.
Like you do you, I do me. And like my well-being, like I can't be the best version of myself for other people if I'm not the best version of me for me. And like by me setting all these other random unattainable goals that I feel like is what I've been doing. And I've been doing it in part because I have this podcast and I feel like I'm always supposed to be doing something.
Yeah.
And I'm always supposed to be like setting this example. Like that's not realistic to where I currently am. And I feel like it's super disingenuous of me to continue down that path.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to take a step back for myself and put myself first.
I love that.
So
I love it. I'm going to take a page out of your book.
For you, it's the same kind of thing. Like you need to set yourself right for your mental health before you can be a good version of yourself for other people. So I love it.
And then Tom will be much happier, I think. But I have been doing I've been again trying to do some different things and meditation and just all the good things and not fight with idiots on the internet. I've walked away a lot of times. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me in a long time.
Though. That's hard.
Yep. And especially with the end of last year, because like everybody knows we like lost Archie in December, and like I was not feeling great before that, and that just like literally sent me into such a tailspin that
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like a shell of a person.
Mhm.
Like, and now I've gotten a new dog, and he looks like Archie. And Tom says people are going to think I'm insane. So,
all right. Well, before you go off the deep end, let's find out what the listeners have for their goals.
And now it's time for our Will Run 4 goal getters. Congrats on making your goals, you getters. Oh, do erase the shit.
Okay, our first goal getter for 2023, I'm so proud of you guys, is Greg. Same goal as last year. Get a sub 24 hour. Tried twice and failed twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, for a 100 miler.
His
For
100
100
miler.
100 miler.
Yeah.
How are you
So
gonna
he could-
have a goal for 100 mile? Like, my goal for a marathon is to not die. Like, Greg.
My goal is to steal his lady. I love her so much.
They're both amazing people, but I'm just saying.
But like, he's great, but like, I'm very into her.
Greg, way to up the ante, buddy.
Oh gosh. Ryancation Dreaming says slowly working from 15 to 25 miles per week. Also 60 minutes of strength training a week. I like it.
I like that.
We're back to
Simple,
strength training.
just
Simple. Yep.
Keeping steady and consistent. Joe Pat, moving every day and staying consistent. Like good, solid, just like I just want to be consistent. Good. Yeah.
I think we need more goals just like that in general. These, like these little things for our mental health, little things to stay consistent. And it's good to have like the big race goals and things like that. But I think when that's all we have, we're putting so much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah, well, I'm doing that run with AIM. Like I signed up for this. I didn't actually talk about that, but I signed up for like this like little group thing that I'm doing. And like one of the things each week so far, I mean, it's only 2 weeks in, but like today's like Monday's like thing is to make it's all about micro goals, right? So like what are my 3 goals for this week? Because like sure, you might have like this big goal that's a macro goal all the way over here like in 3 months, but like how do you get there? And that's by making like little mini goals. And so the whole staying consistent and like making small goals instead of like these big grand things sometimes make like little bites, right? Little bites.
Jeremy P. and NC.
No, we met him.
So Jeremy's goal, he says, this year my goal is to run 4 half marathons and 4 other races of 5 to 10K lengths. Good goal.
Perfect. Good goal.
Ever been? We're going to go with that. Run my first full marathon.
Woo!
Yeah.
I love it. First half was this month, and first full will hopefully be in November. I love it. These people that make these big jumps.
I love it.
Emil V. Lover? I'm not sure. Saving for a Disney run. First half. Nice.
Very nice.
I'm sorry I tore your name apart. Someone tell me how to say it.
S. Carson 75. Wow, I had a difficult one. At least 2 half marathons, maybe more.
Nice.
Always leave the door open if you're feeling good.
I love it. I get one that I can easily get behind. Trail and Tonic.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
First marathon. That is a great goal.
Yes. People, tell us what you're signing up for. I'd like to know what you guys are doing out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Diane 6883 registering for the Disneyland half.
Ooh.
Now
good luck to you.
The goal is to register?
That should
be
yes.
That's a goal.
Should be the goal.
That should be the goal first.
Yes.
That's a goal.
It's gonna be a rough one, guys.
Yeah,
all you Run Disney people, hang on tight because it's gonna be a rough ride.
It's gonna be rough because a lot of the Disneyland people have not been coming to Disney World. They've just been waiting for it to come back.
I'm assuming I'm not getting in.
That's my assumption.
I'm assuming we're not getting in. But
it's okay. It'll be more.
Ryan Runs Disney PR in the marathon at Chicago.
Good job. Yeah,
Great.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, he can do it. Chicago's hard because the weather at Chicago's always like
Could be
iffy.
iffy.
So I always
Yeah.
feel like people have goals of PRing that and they do all this work. And then hopefully we're going to
Yeah,
pray
'cause
to the
that's,
weather gods for you.
That's a flat, fast one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rachel likes to run, lose 20 pounds, run Broad Street, and the Philly half.
Nice.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Nice.
We may be at Broad. Well, we could go out. We'll probably be
Well,
cheering
we
Broad
might
Street
cheer out
anyway.
Broad Street
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah. I think we're in town this year for Broad Street, right?
Are we? I have no idea when it is.
We'll have to look. We'll see if we're in town.
I think it's April 30th.
Oh, it's
Because
early
it's a
this
week
year.
earlier than it normally is because people were upset about it.
We'll be in town.
If you say so.
I don't know if my legs will be working, but we'll be in town.
Maybe.
Dana runs Disney. The goal is BQ.
Woo!
Hell
Oof.
yeah.
Get it.
Get at it.
Love it. Love it. See, it's all about what place you're in, like mentally, or where you are and where you're ready to be. Like the
Yeah.
vague ones are great. Like the easy ones are not easy, but you know what I mean? Like the ones where you're like, I want to do this or that. But then that's like, if you're in that place where you want that specific thing, that's,
Mm-hmm.
you just got to know what you want.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, and that leads right perfectly into Angie's. My goal is to get back to a 10-minute mile being my comfortable pace. I tried not to think about speed last year and just focusing on getting my endurance back, but now I'm sick of my runs taking so damn long. Amen.
Amen.
That is the
sister.
worst. I also want to get some consistency with strength training and cross training.
Nice.
Yep.
Andrew's goal, because Andrew, I'm not sure if she spoke for him, but she wrote.
She did. Yeah.
Okay. Andrew's goals are to get a sub 2 hour half.
He can do it.
Yeah. And run a marathon and see what he can do for time and not just to finish. Nice.
Nice. That's a
That's
nice one.
some really great goals there. So in a real quick transition, Andrew put on his Facebook page a conversation that him and Angie had
It was so
about
good.
piggy noises because apparently their daughter Winter, who Diana and I tried to steal when we were at Rockin' the Knob,
That's
She's
true.
so cute.
saw a pig, and Angie was like, "What does the piggy say?" And then she made some horrible noise that Andrew was like, "That is not what a pig sounds like." And so I commented and said, "Please send your audio to willrun4podcast@gmail.com." And they did.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
That's how the piggy goes.
Oh my God.
I think we have a rebuttal.
Wait, can we go?
How's the piggy go?
Okay, can we do one more time?
Sure.
That's how the piggy goes.
I'll be honest. I like the first one. I like number one.
Because I can imagine Andrew going, "That's absolutely not what the piggy sounds like."
I have to side with Andrew on this one.
I don't know. I think Angie's is more realistic.
But it like makes these like horrible and like
Have you ever heard a pig?
Hers is probably a more scientifically accurate, though
Yeah,
less
I
pleasing.
feel like it's more
pig.
accurate. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Andrew. I lose this argument for you.
I mean, his is, would
His
be
is better.
appropriate in one of those like Babe movies or something.
Oh my God. I also just love how this show note just say add pig audio, add piggy audio.
It's a secret sauce.
Oh God. That made me laugh.
Literally in the notes. Yep. Oh gosh. Next up, we have Jeanette. Goals for this year are to work on getting a little faster, eat much better, and building my confidence enough to stop being a lurker. Another goal that I'm not sure I even want to say out loud. I think I want to try another marathon. Any suggestions for a non-Disney marathon that's good for a slower newbie would be appreciated. I guess it would depend on where she's located.
Yeah.
What's the
You'd
one with
want-
the Little Rock? Like,
That's
Little
on our
Rock.
list.
Oh.
Yes.
If
you're
That's
near
our-
Little
yeah,
Rock,
it's everyone's
you have like
Yeah.
an 8.5 hour, goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
time
Mhm.
limit.
Yeah.
What about Donna Marathon? That's like a big run walk event, right? There's a lot of run walkers at
Well,
the Donna Marathon.
Does Shamrock have good run walkers?
No.
Well, I don't know if she wants specifically run walkers or not, but I thought maybe that would have a looser time limit. But...
No, Shamrock, you end up isn't big enough for back of the Packers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little desolate out there.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like some big races. Flying Pig, I'm not sure whether Flying Pig Marathon has a good representation. I would think so, because
It's
that's one of the largest, and that's one of the
yeah.
larger races that's always recommended by like Runner's World and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone also said Richmond is supposed to be good.
Oh, really?
I know a lot of people who do Richmond. I think Ian might be doing Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys have suggestions, send
if
them
you
in.
guys have, exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Young girl without tattoo.
All right,
Your
Allison,
friend.
girl without tattoo. My goal is to stick with strength. My goal is to stick with strength and cross training throughout marathon training for the Chicago Marathon, and fingers crossed, Dopey 2024.
Whoop.
Nice.
There you
I
go.
mean, we all know how strength training is the only way I can complete this goal.
Gosh. Stay healthy
Yeah. Yeah.
and you'll get it. Oh gosh. And also, I don't know, is it a goal to go to the Peloton studio 75 times in 1 year?
Oh my
Seriously.
God.
I'm
She's
so
at the
jealous.
Peloton studio every week.
All the
Literally
time.
every week.
I'm so jealous all the time.
He'll literally be looking at his phone and he'll be like, "She's at the Peloton studio again," and I like know exactly what he's talking
Girl.
about. Like,
Listen, Allison and my friend Amy Miles and Crown, who also sent in her review, they need to meet each other because the two of them are at the Peloton studios regularly. Can I understand how or why? No, but
No.
I'm going to introduce you guys so you
When you
guys can
got it,
hang out when you
yeah.
go up there.
When you got it, you got it.
yep. All right, Run Disnerd. Tom made his goal of meeting him in person.
Mission accomplished.
It's true. It's true.
From the looks of it, I front-loaded all my 2023 goals in the first half of the year. PR in the 2023 Walt Disney World Marathon and finished the Dopey Challenge. Complete. We're in the princess half with my partner and PR in fun/ride a ride during the race if possible. Oh, also, she was delightful, by the way.
Yes.
It was.
Hit my fundraising goal for Boston.
Yeah.
Run and finish the Boston Marathon standing up and smiling, probably crying at the finish.
Aw.
After this, I really don't have much other than maybe the Wine and Dine Challenge with my partner or a local half at some point this year. My 2023 lottery long shots, the Mount Washington Road Race, the NYC
Ooh.
Marathon.
Oh, I'm going to try for
Yeah.
Mount Washington also.
I think Frumpa's going for Mount Washington also, since I mentioned.
Yeah, didn't he
That was
do
one
that or
of the
attempt
he
it?
DNF'd.
Yeah.
He DNF'd that race, and so then he wants to get back to
Revenge.
that race.
Look,
He's been talking about that forever.
I'm dumb.
So we'll see.
Where is Mount Washington?
Vermont,
Oh.
Or is it New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
One
New
of the little
Hampshire.
ones up top.
I believe it's
No,
in New Hampshire.
It's New Hampshire.
Okay.
I think he's right. I think it is New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and it's like 7,000 feet plus, just straight up. In what? How many miles?
6.5 or 7, something like that.
Yeah, it's basically just straight up.
Wow.
But it's
Yeah.
on the road. It's not a trail.
It's a road, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
road
Brittany
race.
Brown did that with Karen and I think some of the old Team Shenanigans crew. Did
Yeah,
that one.
Oh yeah. I
Yep.
remember.
because that was the one where Matt left, or she was with Matt, and Matt told her to just keep going without him, and she didn't want to, but he made her. So he wants to get back to that one. All right, we have Amy Chase. Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm actually writing into the show, which feels like an accomplishment in itself.
Ooh.
After spending most of 2022 trying to balance dopey training with rehabbing injuries and failing miserably at both, I'm getting back to the basics this year. Amy, I feel you. I'm tracking calories and focusing on quality nutrition and trying to do it in a gentle way that doesn't leave me feeling like a failure every time I want to eat some ice cream.
Yes.
I like it. I'm taking 6 weeks fully off from running and working daily on rehab activities, icing, stretching, and PT exercises. I'm using this time to focus on strength training, and I'm focusing on upper body strength because having visible arm muscles makes me feel like a badass.
Amen.
Get at it.
I'm just picturing her looking like Rebecca on Ted Lasso. She's got like those amazing superhero arms.
Yeah. Who's the one that you guys do on Peloton?
Tunde.
Oh, Tunde.
Tunde. Yeah. When I see her, every single time I see her, and her like, I mean, her arms are ridiculous.
I did her arm workout today.
When I can run again, I'll focus on slowly rebuilding my base, and when I feel ready, I'll find a couple of races to prepare for. In the meantime, I'll plan some local runs with great views and focus on being grateful for being out there again. Best wishes to everyone and their 2023 goals. I like it, Amy. We are very much on the same page. Not surprising. I love Amy.
And then we have Run Lauren Run 13.1 on Instagram. She saw the story about goal getters. Wanted to add her. So it was she will be running Chicago also.
Nice.
It'll be her first marathon.
Woo.
That is her main goal, but hoping to get a decent amount of races fit into my training schedule. And she loves podcasts, which I like that part.
Oh, thanks, Lord.
Well, good luck on the marathon. Just enjoy it. Trust
There's
your
gonna be
training and enjoy it.
Ton of people at Chicago this year.
It seems like it, yes.
When is it? That's fall, usually, right?
That's October 8th-ish.
Yeah,
I think
I do
it's
like
like
Chicago.
That, yeah.
Gotcha.
You're too late unless you go by charity because they already did their lottery.
I mean, I could just go to Chicago.
That's true.
You could
Cheer.
just
You
go
could
to
just
Chicago.
go to Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, we got one from Jamie.
Hey guys, again, congratulations for all the dopey running that y'all did back in January. I guess for my goals for 2023 is to kind of take a step back to basics and kind of get myself resituated with my running and been able to be more consistent with it and not run as many races. I'm definitely scaling back to about 12 to 15. Right now, I'm kind of dealing with runner's knee, and that's might have my marathon hopes in March derailed. It depends on how treatment goes and if I can get some long runs in between now and the week before. But other than that, just kind of keep up my at least 1,100 miles for the year and to just get out and enjoy fun running again and not feel like I'm having to focus so much on races. Y'all keep up the great work. Looking forward to this coming year and hearing how everything goes with everybody. And talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, I would say definitely rest the knee and just get healthy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the race. It is what it is. If we learned anything from last year, get healthy first.
Get healthy
you know?
first. And yeah, it's so funny.
Learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
Jamie did exactly what all of us do the first 2 years we're running, where it's we burn ourselves out. Because on that we were talking about that the December show with him, about how we're so excited and we just overdo it, and then
we sign up for every race that we can find because we're like, oh, I want to be at all the races.
Yep. And then it'll slow down, Jamie, and then it'll pick back up again. And then it'll slow down again.
Yep.
It'll ebb and flow.
Yes.
Marsha, woo! Love sharing goals and hearing those of other runners. My goal is to achieve a 2-hour, 45-minute half marathon PR.
I love how you did her woo.
I like it. Yeah. It's very exciting.
God.
She hired she has a coach, and she's getting at it.
She
had a coach last year as well, but now she's kind of given these goals, so she's working for it.
Another person working for it is Miles and Crowns, who should meet
girl without tattoo at the Peloton studio because she's the other one that's always there.
Well, she's going for a sub-2 half marathon this year.
Get it.
Nice.
That's such a big goal.
I like it.
Can
That's
I
a good
put out
goal.
another goal?
Go ahead.
Mhm.
If Miles and Crowns and Girl Without Tattoo can
Go
be
do the
on a
same ride.
live Peloton ride and somehow mention the name of our podcast so it's recorded. Yay. Something like that.
Tom's put you guys on a mission.
Oh my God. That'd be hilarious.
Megan, Beach Runner 78. Donna half marathon next week will be 1 year since my ankle injury. No time goals, just want to PR in fun and stay injury free. I also wanted to share a goal with this Phoenix Runs to get Crazy Asian Runs Far, that's me, and Disney Die Runs, that's you, down here to run the Zuma Amelia Island with us in October.
Ooh, maybe. We'll have to look at calendars.
Snarky Snacker would probably be there to do that as well
that's
because
her
they're all
area,
in that
neck
same
of the woods.
area.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
Sarah Runs Away and some others. maybe
Yeah.
Gator Sally.
You guys had the
Just naming all the Instagrams.
everybody had really good reviews of that last year.
Yeah, because I was with
Yeah,
Marsha.
that
We
was a
actually
big one.
recorded
Yeah.
Marsha's inside the runner studio while
From
she
there.
was there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
That's right.
Yeah. So
Right.
I think we had a typo on this one, but we're going to go Appley Skinner after. They're very Appley.
I feel like you missed an H
Feel
there.
like something didn't get carried over. Finishing my first marathon, redemption for doping, and getting pulled at mile 21, exactly a year after my first marathon. Yes, it's only a month away, so super early in 2023, but still my goal.
Yeah.
After a year after her first half marathon.
Oh, sorry, I misread that. First half marathon.
Yeah.
That's good. No, nothing, dopey happens is what it is. Rest up, get ready. Should be coming up soon, isn't it?
What?
It's only a month away.
Yeah.
So it's probably only 3 weeks away now.
Oh gosh. Probably.
And now when you're listening to this, it's
even
probably only 2 weeks
oh
away.
My gosh. Weird how time works.
Time just flies.
All right, our friend Kate. I guess my only goal after the baby arrives is getting back to the track and on the trails. Slowly but surely, no races planned, but I'm sure I'll squeeze in a few fun runs here and there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'd like to get her back every other weekend for girls runs.
Mhm.
I need
When's
them.
baby due?
March.
Okay. So
So-
coming up soon.
Yeah. Well, I told her we were actually just texting about it, and I said if you can get it, because I'm not gonna say what it is, but get it out. He/she out. They're not telling
If
people.
you can get the baby,
It's an it. It's fine. It's fine. Soon enough, then she can drink on St. Patrick's Day.
Look, priorities.
Oh gosh.
All right, Snarky Snacker. By the way, every time I see her name, I just laugh now because I hadn't interacted with her in person, and just
Was it
her
exactly what you
tone.
expected it to be?
It's so funny. It made me laugh so hard, talking to her.
Because it's exactly like when you have a
Yes.
screen name like Snarky
Snarky
Snacker, there's an expectation, and she lived up to
And
that.
She met that
It's
expectation.
the most accurate thing.
It was so great. I loved every second of it.
Oh, God.
All right. Anyway, 2023 goals: work on my strength and beat my Chicago Marathon time in NYC. I don't want to say PR since that implies I run mini marathons.
She keeps saying she's retiring.
Yeah, they all say
She's
that.
another
You're all
I'm
liars.
gonna
Everyone's lying.
retire after doing the New York City Marathon. I don't do marathons, but then she's like, I'm gonna do the New York City Marathon. I don't believe anybody anymore.
I don't believe
You're all
anybody
liars.
anymore.
You're all liars.
I'm still back to Megan is not done running marathons.
Oh, God.
Coach Mal runs Disney. Since I didn't die completing Dopey, and even though I said I'd be my last marathon, see, here we go.
Here we go again.
I'll be doing one in the fall.
Of course.
Shocking. After surgery, running and life has been so much easier. Oh, after surgery, running and life has been so much easier. My body isn't used to all its energy facilitating chronic pain. Dopey went way better than I thought it would, so now I want to try for another non-Disney Disney full to see what I'd be able to do, and also shoot for a sub 2 half in the spring. All these sub 2 halves, man. Also using the Peloton bike more. Oh, and strength and stretching, which is a goal every single month because I suck at doing either of those things. I agree. I mean,
yeah. It seems like everyone has some type of strength goal. Like maybe we should do like how we have water bullies. Maybe we should have strength bullies this year to like get on people about their strength training.
Yeah. That's a good goal. I run for margaritas. I'm doing mini goals, one each month.
Nice.
January's goal was to run at least 1 mile every day. I'm almost there. I didn't set out to do every run outside, but after getting halfway through the month with no treadmills, I decided to add all outside miles to the challenge.
Oh,
That's pretty
wow.
cool.
Good
That's
job.
an awesome challenge. Yeah.
All right. Bennett.Lori. This year I will start running major marathons. London in the spring and Chicago in the fall.
Oh, getting
6
those stars.
Nice.
Emily, I made a bet with one of my running buddies to get 10,000 plus steps per day for the whole year. God, who is
Ooh.
that? Haven't missed a day so far. Also working on breaking that with a sub 2:30 half because I want to earn that train whistle for Essex Steam Tray Half Marathon in March. You get a
that
whistle for
sounds
beating the 2:20 in addition to the medal.
Get that whistle.
Oh, that's cool. I've never
Wow,
heard of
that's
that.
Interesting.
I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool.
That's fun.
To look that up. Jennifer Cook. Haven't heard from our New England girls in a while. My goal is to just keep taking it one day at a time and focus on all the positive things that have come out of some changes I've made in the new year. I'm mentally in a place where I have been able to take on some changes that are long overdue. Also want to pick up a spring half and put the same thought and effort into training that I did for my full last year. Ready to get the half distance demon off my back once and for all.
Nice. If there's one thing we know, it's they are dedicated to their training.
Yes.
The training will happen. Ian Connor setting a PR at some distance, maybe Cherry Blossom 10 miler, getting back to regular racing and trying to be able to do both MCM and Richmond marathons in October, November again.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I thought he was doing Richmond. I thought when we were talking about that race, I had read that he was doing that.
Yeah, him and I were just chatting, and he asked me if I was doing Cherry Blossom or MCM. And no, we're not. I was thinking maybe MCM because we've always talked about cheering that, maybe either cheering that or doing the 10K because the 10K doesn't sell out, so like it's easy to register for that.
Yeah. Well, the lottery for Marine Corps actually hasn't happened yet. That's one of the later lotteries. That happens in like March-ish.
I'm not playing that time game. That
well, maybe Tom will.
Stop it. It is new.
I will not.
I've done the 10K. I also haven't done Cherry Blossom.
Oh, you're too late.
That's another really good one that they have the bib transfers that are super easy. So if you wanted to pick that up, you could probably start looking to see whether or not that bib transfer should happen sometime in February.
All right. Our friend Frumpa, Matt, finally checking that Century ride off my bucket list in 2023.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
He's been talking about that forever.
Michelle K. She is attempting her first Ironman.
Lake Placid, let's go.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Wait.
There's some known alligators there.
There's a really detailed documentary about how an elderly woman was feeding these massive crocodiles out in Lake Placid. Look it up. Like, it's a very well-known documentary. So I'm just saying, please be careful if you're up there because It's dangerous.
Wendy Larson, hand cyclist, complete race across the West.
My
Oh my
God.
God.
Yeah.
A 930
This is the cycling
mile
race. Yeah.
ultra cycling race
Oh,
by hand
my.
cycle.
Yeah. I
God.
can't. This is amazing. I can't wait to see it. She was out training at Brazos Bend for 24 hours. Did you see that?
No.
I think that was part of the training for this. Yeah.
Also, part of me is annoyed that that's not 1,000 miles. Right? Because it's real close.
Yeah, I mean,
just go the extra
go
step
I
at
mean,
that point.
It's
Yeah.
still the most amazing goal. So
Oh, God.
Don't
Wow.
challenge Wendy because it'll just happen.
Yeah.
She'll just drop
She'll
the
just
extra
do it.
70 first.
She'll do it before she goes out. She'll be
Yeah,
like,
for the hell of it.
I'll do a quick 70.
Ben R. Hararder, in case I say it wrong. Loopy Looper, as we said, and Rockin' the Knob Marathon.
Yeah.
2 very good goal races. Loopy definitely very weather dependent. Could be quite hot out there, like it was this year.
I mean, this year was the cool year. Just putting that out there.
It was relatively
This
cool.
year
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the cool
Last year
year.
was actually super hot.
Look,
The previous year was actually super hot.
whatever happens, happens.
You're a good walker, though. That's the thing.
That is true.
Yes. You have the advantage.
That's a
with
huge.
that,
That's.
honestly.
I
That's
mean,
a big
yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
All right, Jessica Grand. I got 2 complete goals and I got 2 future goals. So, complete goal. Finished my first dopey. Rode a ride not only on the marathon in Dinoland, but also rode the merry-go-round during the half. Finished
Amazing.
dopey without injury or re-injuring my foot or knee.
Whoop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Second complete goal. Awesome roommates for the marathon weekend, and now they are amazing friends.
Aw.
Shout out to Melissa and
Love it.
Erica.
Love
Yay.
it.
2 future goals. First future goal. Finish the Gate River Run 15K in Jacksonville, Florida in a good mood. Ran the gate twice before, and it's a great course, but something always happens, and I'm miserable at the end.
I mean, that's that was my goal last year was I want to not feel terrible during Frederick. Like sometimes your
that's
goal is to
right.
like
Yeah.
just not feel like crap during a race. And I respect
Exactly.
it. I respect it.
And then future goal, kicking butt while at college to be a physical therapist assistant and also interning at a PT office.
Ooh.
You know what?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Don't put that
Yes.
out there because now people are just going to start sending you like their feet pictures and like.
Okay, well, I was
Asking
asking
for
about
tips.
feet pictures, but I was thinking that maybe
Asking for rub downs.
Okay, it wasn't going there either. My
Oh.
gosh.
Don't say
Never
rub
mind.
downs.
Looking for advice. Looking for advice. My
Massage.
gosh.
Sorry. Stop. Massage.
Rub downs.
Off the rails
It's
already.
unofficial.
Unofficial.
It's a rub down.
Feet pictures and rub downs coming your way, Jessica.
That's our new Patreon. Or we'll run for after dark.
That's the top level.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Lisa knits and trains. My 3 main goals are to complete a century bike ride, raise $4,000 for charity, and improve my flexibility, strength, and functional fitness so that I can keep playing with my grandkids and hopefully minimize injuries.
That is awesome.
Aw.
That
Good goal.
is the best. Yeah. I'm glad we had that one last. That's a great goal. I love that.
Also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. Breaking news, how I'd been bragging about this for years about how it never could happen to me, never would happen to me. Well, I got a pedicure last week and she took off the polish and damned if I didn't have a black toenail under my polish.
Oh, God.
And I had gotten a pedicure like 2 days before I left for marathon weekend. So that definitely happened during the marathon.
I have 0 black toenails right now.
Oh, if we're talking
Zero.
about
That's because
this,
they all fell off.
Oh, God.
if we're talking about this, you remember my grape toe?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
Yes.
That toenail fell off yesterday.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, my God.
Very nice. Very liberating. I feel
Yeah, it
free.
is. Yeah. It's a good feeling.
just gonna In the episode with feet.
So, well, thank you very much, everyone that has sent in goals. We are absolutely here to support you. I think I'm going to throw up a post on Facebook or something in the coming days just to say, who's registered for what, because it's kind of nice to just know who has races coming up, and maybe
Michael mentioned
we should
doing a doc.
We should make a document.
We should make a doc for the Facebook group.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea.
Pin, so that people can put their races in it.
And if you're not on Facebook and want the link, we can send you a link.
Yeah.
Just shoot us an email or whatever, DM, whatever.
Yeah, so that way you guys can find each other. Even if we're not there, you can find each other at different races.
I think it's a great idea.
I think that we need to look at the calendar and try and find a destination race, though, for the Will Run for a podcast.
Loopy Looper.
Oh, my God. Okay, no.
I'll be marathoning and something else that day.
A flying pig or a shamrock or like a fun destination race that we could like.
All right, don't try and sneak Shamrock in there casually.
No, I'm not.
I'd go back.
I am not.
Lisa and Chris are doing it. I might go down without Diana.
No. I'm just saying maybe for fall we should find like a destination race because, we were talking about how Marathon Weekend is so crazy. Whereas like a race like Shamrock or a race like Flying Pig, like we can have like longer meetups, like at a brewery or something like that, and just chill and hang out more. Whereas like Dopey Weekend is just such an insane weekend that we never get to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to find a nice destination race with some good future notice for some people.
Yeah.
That's a plan.
Pretty good idea.
I think it's a good idea.
So, if anyone has some suggestions, let us know.
Well, yeah. If they have suggestions, please let us know. Do we want to wrap up with something good?
Oh my goodness, we're back here again.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a while.
I know.
Been a while.
You want to go?
Yeah, I can jump in. So, over this past weekend, Tom and I binged White Lotus. And I had aggressively texted Aaron and Michael, and I was like, this is so bad. I don't know why everyone's into it. It's pretentious. I don't like it. I don't know why I'm doing this. And then we finished it because it's short. It's only like 6 episodes. And season 2 is like 1,000 times better. And I think I was like, I think I'm the only person in the world who did not like this show. And I don't know if it was because my expectations were too high because it won all those awards and everyone loved it. But it just wasn't my vibe. But season 2, I actually really liked. And I think it's because the characters were better. Aubrey Plaza's in it. Theo James. No, there's a bunch of good people. I don't know. It felt like it was a better story. So if you try White Lotus and you don't like it, wait till season 2. Or you don't even have to watch season 1 because they're not connected, really. I mean, slightly connected, but not really.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, but like, it's one of those things where it might be more popular to just say that it's better than it is because you want to be included in the crowd. I don't know.
It was like when Leo won his Oscar for The Revenant, and arguably you went and saw that movie and you're like, it's a beautiful movie, but I hate myself. That's kind of how I felt like season 1. I think the problem with season 1, none of the characters were redeemable, and you weren't like, I'm like a child. I have to have somebody I'm rooting for.
Yeah.
In season 2,
and there wasn't anybody.
And there wasn't anybody. Yeah. Jennifer Coolidge is in both seasons. She's kind of the one character, and she's great. And she's even better in season 2 because they just let her kind of go off. Where season 2 is even much funnier than season 1.
What have we been watching? We've watched a lot of like supernaturally like teen shows.
Lockwood and Company is good.
Lockwood and Company.
What is
Midnight? What was it?
It's on Netflix.
Club?
It's actually really good. It's like they're like ghost hunters.
Yeah.
In London.
Oh.
Yeah, we just finished that yesterday.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I like that a lot.
We're a little behind. We just started Wednesday. Yeah, you liked Lockwood. What was the movie that we watched that was so bizarre, but I still liked it anyway? The Menu.
That's another something good. The Menu was so good.
I want to see that.
So good.
I won't say much about it then if you guys haven't watched it, but I
dug
would
it.
add that to
Yeah.
my something good.
Super good. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't type anything, and I was just like, what have we been watching?
Yeah.
So
We'll go with Lockwood and something good. And
no, Lockwood
and
in the menu.
Yeah, the menu's on our list.
It's good.
It's
It's super good.
It's good. It's something. I'd be interested to hear Diana's reaction.
That
to it,
I'll be
actually.
interested in.
I will be interested to hear Diana's reaction.
Oh God.
And I'm thinking like we have been watching good stuff. Like
Yeah, we have
you
to.
really
I mean,
liked
we watched
Glass Onion.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
liked
that was
Glass
super
Onion
good.
too.
It was
Yeah.
I mean,
really
I feel
good.
like it's been so long since we did this. We could name like a bunch of
Everything.
different
Yeah.
things.
You
Like,
know what
right?
else we watched that was awesome? Nope.
We haven't seen it
we haven't
yet.
seen
It was
that yet.
so
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It
Yeah.
was so great.
We watched something called The Midnight Club.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was
Netflix
pretty-
canceled it, of course.
Yeah, again, more sci-fi kind of like.
Did you see Netflix put out like an article that was like, "We've never canceled a popular show."
Yeah.
What?
Right. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
It's like all they do.
Oh, I started watching Sex Lives with College Girls, which I really love again.
I never
HBO
started
Max.
that. I need to start.
Oh,
it.
it's really good. I love that one.
We watched Everything Everywhere All
All
at
at
Once.
Oh, it was
I want to
great.
see that too. We haven't
It was
watched
great.
I've
that
heard
yet
that's
either.
yeah. Man,
Tom
we're
said it
just
was-
this
yeah.
this something good segment is just a random hodgepodge of
It's
everything
been like 6
we've
months.
watched.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months since we did one.
Well, my
Uh,
something good, because I'm basic, is the Dave Matthews Band. Is about to release.
Shocking.
They announced a summer tour, and they are coming to our hometown, literally 5 minutes away. And they have a new album coming out in May or something. So it's the summer of Tom again.
The Summer
Nice.
of Tom. All of a sudden, I'm sitting in a meeting, and I get a calendar invite that just says Dave Matthews Band
Oh my God, that's funny.
at Merriweather. Like I was like, oh well, guess that's what we're doing.
So it doesn't take much to make me happy.
Oh,
That-
so
I think
great.
we're doing 2 shows in 1 week this summer.
Oh my
Mm.
God.
One
same,
in-
same person twice.
One in New York City and one in DC. With Glenn Hansard, Marketa Iglova of the Swell Season from the film Once, if you have ever seen it. Once, there's something good. Watch Once. It's great.
This is great.
All right. Well, we're back.
We're back, and this is
Yay.
another really long one. So we'll get back to
I
our
don't think
regularly
it's-
scheduled.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as
Like-
long as you think. There's some buffer time in our time here.
Yeah.
I'll throw this out there. One goal for the podcast, though. Let's get back to some of those old school segments like
Yeah.
Diana's random trivia.
Oh
Yeah.
my
featuring
God.
Diana
yes.
and the
Well,
Diana
Yes.
players.
The problem is then we have to keep our episode short. So everyone has to stop talking a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, we could just do episodes that are kind of like the beginning and then a segment and then the end.
That's it.
We're going to
There
run
you
out of
go.
stuff to talk about. No one's training
Look,
for anything.
Yeah.
Running.
Like, yeah, we're just running.
Get
now.
good shoes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Protect your toenails.
That's it.
Unbelievable. I'm blaming the 6 miles of walking for my black toenail.
All right. Ready?
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I got a Ben Franklin quote. He who falls in love with himself has no rival.
Wow. Now that's a perfect way to end.
That's amazing.
Now that's an ending.
Yes.